Namaste. Welcome to another session of yoga with Lisa SXM. You found the gentlest yoga on the internet, or at least some of the gentlest yoga out there. And we're all about feeling good and letting movement and breath be united. If anything that we do during this next session is uncomfortable for you, if it makes you feel awkward, or it makes you feel like maybe this isn't right for me, listen to that inner wisdom. Modify whatever I suggest, or just rest and wait and let us catch up with you on the other side. Hey, Audrey and Greg are with us. Hey guys, love you. All right, so get on your yoga mat and find yourself in a comfortable seated position. And as you settle in, you may choose to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones a bit so you can connect your weight through your pelvis points down into the earth for a nice, secure foundation. And then lift up through the spine, pressing down on those hips. Lift up through the entire torso, but keep your shoulders and arms relaxed. Let the top of the head float up like a hot air balloon, and you can just close your eyes for a moment and focus on your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Just let your breath be a natural rhythm. Observe. Try and quiet the mind. Quiet that busy, busy mind that's always have something to say about everything. Always got a commentary going on. Hey, Ellis is with us again. Love you, Ellis. Thank you for being here. Awesome. All right, as we start to quiet down, slowly lengthen your inhalation, lengthen your exhalation. Let your ribs really expand as you breathe in. Let your belly get soft and widen. And then as you exhale, let it all go through loose lips like a deflating balloon. And at the end of your exhalation, push the tummy in, squeeze it in, and force all that old air out. So this is some nice active breathing, a lot of attention and intention in your breath. Breathing in and out. You may feel a little bit like you're getting a little lightheaded, but since you're seated, it should be okay. But again, don't do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. After one or two more deep breaths like that, just let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Let's take a moment to really focus on centering our body, mind, spirit, and soul at your true self. Honor that true self, that part of you that nobody else knows, that part of you that only you are aware of through your entire life. That true self is a constant. Accept all the parts of yourself, the light and the dark, the yin and the yang. And in honor of that, bring your hands to your heart center in a prayer pose and bow the head. With your next inhalation, lift that prayer up to heaven and open the arms, reach it up, let it go, and bring the hands all the way down to the floor next to your hips. Beautiful. Let's stretch the legs out. And take a moment to just shake any stress that's in the legs. Give them a shake or a wiggle. You can let your feet roll left and right, nice and loose through the hips and legs. You can lean back against your hands behind your hips and let your shoulders shrug up by your ears. And let your belly be loose here. Just let your legs flip-flop back and forth. And then give them another shake. Awesome. Let's take the right foot up and put it near the hip and just let that knee move left and right. and let it flop out, and come back, sit tall again, and reach the arms straight up. Keep breathing in. Let's do a little bit of a reach for an apple in a tree. Reach up with one hand and then the other. You can look up or you can look forward if it's okay with your neck. Maybe look up, reach and breathe. Both hands reach up. And then back to supporting your body with your hands on the floor behind your hips. Bring that knee up and let's switch legs. Flip-flop the other leg. Up and out. Up and out. And just let your shoulders scrunch up by your earlobes. Heavy on your hands. Relaxed in your belly and chest. Breathe with the movement. Inhale and exhale. All right, let that knee find a place out to the side to rest and sit tall again. Reach the arms up, breathe in, reach. And let's pull some apples out of the tree. Reach it up, reach it up, reach it up. Awesome, both hands float up and all the way down. We're gonna go ahead and lay down now. Let your knees be up in the air, but your heels kind of close to your hips here. And the arms can go wherever feels comfortable, and then drop both knees to one side and just relax for a moment. Try and let that upper hip side give in to gravity and let it come down. Arms can be wherever feels nice. You can bring them down, you can have them out, you can bring it up and surrender. And let's do some beautiful deep breathing where the belly and chest really expand a lot as you inhale. And when you exhale, let everything in the body go. Beautiful restorative breathing in through the nose. Out through loose lips. Awesome. Let's come all the way over onto that side, stacking the knees on top of each other. And let your head rest on your shoulder, or if you have a pillow handy and you want to use a pillow, you can. And this is almost like the fetal position, called a side resting pose. Your head is comfy on your arm or a pillow. Your upper hand rests on your hip or thigh. And let everything sink down to the floor in the torso and chest. All right, bring that hand to the floor in front of your chest just for a little support and balance. We're going to take that top knee and circle it around, breathing in at the top of your circle and out at the bottom of your circle, big as you're comfortable with. If you've got any issues in your hip that are keeping your limitations small, don't worry about it. Whatever movement you can do here, do it with joy, do it with love. Don't force anything. You can go any speed, but try and connect your breath to the circle. Breathing in for half the circle, breathing out for half the circle. And let's change direction, go a few times around the other way. And then we're just going to take a nice rest. Let the knees stack up, let the feet cuddle into each other. And hand can come back to rest on the hip. Thanks for the love. Nice. We're going to take the hand, fingertips to the shoulder and elbow pointing up, and then just lift that knee up near the elbow. And then toss the hand and foot up towards the ceiling in a nice loose toss like you're tossing a tennis ball up. Keep it going. Up, up. Everything loose, everything free. Let it go. Up and up. Up and up. 3 more times, 2 more times, 1 more time. Come back to your resting position. Beautiful. Let's get ready to do a nice reach. Take the top arm, the arm forward and up. Take the leg back and reach through the heel and the fingertips with a long stretch through the side body. Feel the stretch in the waist, in the hip, in the armpit, and in the fingertips. And then when you're ready, bring your elbow back and your knee forward, and then straighten out those limbs. Reach it back and forward. Reach it forward and back. Any speed is fine. You can do a little kick if you want. Kick it forward, kick it back, or just push, extend, and reach, and move. Come on now. Keep it moving and breathe a lot. Three more. 2 more. 1 more. And come back to your resting pose, side resting pose. Let it go. Beautiful. We're going to take that top knee and put it on the floor somewhere in front of your tummy or your chest. And that top shoulder go all the way back to the floor. Open the arms out in any way that's comfortable for yourself. Make it your reclined spinal twist here. Release everything. Nice deep belly breathing. Let everything go as you exhale. And make any little adjustment that you need in order to make this even more healing, more luxurious, more relaxing. Make it your reclined spinal twist, whatever needs to happen. If your body asks for something here, just say yes, absolutely, whatever you like. And we're going to keep that leg right where it is. Come back up on your side and see if you can roll over onto your tummy and do the Spider-Man pose on the floor, turning your head to one side. Reach one arm up and one arm bent. And I bet some of you like to sleep in this position sometimes, right? It's very comfortable. Nice. When you're ready, come onto your tummy and bring that leg down. And we're just going to come up onto hands and knees here. All right, here we are in table position. Wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. And just move your rib cage left and right. Lots of good breathing as you sway. Coming to the center, let's arch it up, drop it down. Arch it up, drop it down. All right, let's see if we can do a downward dog. I know it's a little early, but let's put in just one little downward dog right now. So turn your toes under, stabilize your hands nice and strong, and lift the knees up into the air, lift the hips up into the air, and downward dog for me. And when you're ready, come on back down to table and back to side twist. Push the rib cage left and right. Your elbows can be soft here, moving a little bit. Coming to the center, drop down to your elbows. And we're just going to let the chest drop down and the hips go slowly back towards the heels, pose of a child. ready, come back up to table, and let's turn the body around. At least I'm going to turn around so I can keep my eye on the camera. Maybe you don't want to do that, that's okay. And here we come down, all the way to our tummies. And we're going to roll over onto the side. Bend those knees, stack them up, and let the feet just nuzzle into each other like two friends cuddling. Let yourself be heavy on the floor. Make sure everything is super relaxed and balanced and comfortable before you get started. All right, take those fingertips and bring them to your shoulder. Let the elbow point up and lift that knee and kick it up. Throw a tennis ball to the ceiling. Up and up, up and up. Loose and free, soft and easy. Up and up, up and up. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Bring it down, take a rest. When you're ready, hand to the floor for support and circle that knee nice and big as you're comfortable with. Breathing in for half your circle and out for half your circle. And maybe visualize that ball and socket joint in your hip is supposed to have 360 degrees of rotation. That's what we learned in school, right? In health class, we learned all about the ball and socket joint of the shoulder and the hip. If you feel like you can't quite make it or all the way around, you can just kind of do the shape that works for you. Avoid any places that feel aggravated or painful or overly sensitive. And just work with what you've got. And remember, breath is super important here. Breathe. Don't stop breathing. Breathe with awareness and appreciation for your body. And visualize that that air is going right into that ball and socket joint like lubricant. All right, when you've had enough knee circles, you can bring it back down for a rest and return to soft and heavy. Nice. Let's get ready for our side reach. The hand reaches forward and up. The leg reaches back through the heel, and we stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch through the side body. Feel it in your waist and your armpit. Your whole arm and all the way to the fingertips. Lovely, good stretch. All right, let's reverse it. Bring the knee forward and the elbow back, and then straighten out the arm and leg. And switch it back and forth with breathing, and do it any speed that feels good. Move that body, breathe that air, keep it going, and be grateful. Be happy. Send some nice peaceful vibrations out into the world. Peace, love, gratitude. It's not hippy-dippy, it's powerful. Maybe it's a little hippy-dippy, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with hippy-dippy. All right, we're going to get a resting time in here. Whenever you're ready, bring it back. Bring it back down. Okay, guys, let's bring the knee to the floor in front of the belly or chest. And the top shoulder goes all the way back. Reclined spinal twist. Make it yours. Whatever it takes to make it super awesome for you right now. This is your time. Breathe deep, relax. Clear the body of anything that's hanging around. It's not really the best. Waste products, toxins, nerves, anxiety, let it go. Feel the love from you guys. That's awesome. Let's pull the body up onto the side and slowly ease down into Spider-Man pose. Belly down, knees still out to the side. Head turns to one side, one arm reaching up, one arm bent. Awesome. Maybe take a moment just now to appreciate the earth supporting you. There it is, underneath your tummy, underneath your heart, underneath your torso, underneath your hips, underneath your head, underneath your hands. Beautiful Mother Earth, always there for us, supporting us, offering us our foundation. Beautiful. Let's bring the leg down and come onto the tummy, full onto the tummy. And then we're going to lift the feet up and just let the feet move left and right like windshield wipers. Stay loose through the lower back and let the feet just drop left and up, right and up, left and up, right and up. Nice and loose, back and forth. Keep breathing. This is good for you, Ellis, I think, right? All right, stabilize it out with the feet up. Bring the heels kind of close to the hips as much as you can. And then left. Straighten them out. Something down there that I'm touching. Okay. And over to the right and a big circle with the heels. Notice the feel on the front of your thighs as your legs rotate around, a little bit of a massage against the ground. We're going to switch it around the other way. Change direction. Beautiful. Bring those feet down. And slowly lift the chest up and reach the arms back. Now you can be really loose through the hips and the legs here. Just lift the shoulders, lift the face, and reach the fingertips back. Squeeze the shoulders back. Locust pose. You may choose to push your belly into the floor as a way to elevate your chest just a little bit more. If you do that, you may rise up an inch or two. Keep breathing if you can. And to come out, we're just going to bring the hands to the floor under the shoulders and press all the way back up to table. Okay, now that we're in table, we're going to extend the right arm and left leg and hold. I don't have my watch with me today, so we'll just breathe 5 breaths, hold and breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch sides. Reaching the left arm and right leg out, hold them parallel to the floor, and breathe deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the arm down, bring the knee down, and resume your table position and sway left and right. And let your head come around the shoulder as you pull that shoulder back. Look around and look for your foot. Look around your shoulder and see that foot right there. 3 more times on each side. 1, 2, and 3. Coming back, arch it up, then drop the head. And we're just going to sway back and forth a little bit. You maybe want to take 1 step forward with your hands, but make sure as you come forward your shoulders don't pass your wrists. Drop the head, hips go back almost all the way to the heels. And then shoulders over wrists, drifting back and forward. Breathing as you move. More times, back and forward, back and forward. All right, dropping back down onto our tummies. Take a rest. And slowly lift the face, lift the arms out to the side, lift the legs from the hips, not from the knees, from the hips. Legs are straight. Airplane pose. Hold and breathe. Hands drop it down. Take a rest. Those of you who would like a little challenge, bend your feet up into the air and reach the hands back and grab a hold of your toes or your heels or your ankles or your feet. And when you're ready, lift the head up and come into the bow pose, like a bow and arrow strung tight, lifting the legs up. And from here we come down and directly back to pose of a child. Beautiful sequence for the spine. When you're ready, rise slowly up, and if you can, sit on your heels and lift the face up. Grab onto a strap, belt, or even just a piece of fabric like a bandana, and bring it back behind your hips. You want your hands as close together as you can, but keep those arms straight. So if it takes the hands being a little bit apart to get your arms straight, then do that. If you can get your hands side by side, do that. And if you're very flexible in the shoulders, maybe you don't need the strap at all. You just interlock your fingers and squeeze the arms back. Pushing the chest forward, pull those shoulder blades back and lift your chin up. Think about your heart shining forward, love, radiating love and peace, filling your whole aura with just gratitude. Breathing in and out. Let's start to lift the chin with an inhalation and bow the head with an exhalation. Lift it up and drop it down. Lift it up. Exhale down. And one more time. Up and down. Nice. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. Bring the hands around. Fingertips reaching back behind the shoulders. Maybe just a hair farther back than you thought you could reach. Elbows are crisscrossed in front of the chest and just sway a little bit. Let's let the elbows point up at the ceiling. Lift your face, breathe in. And bring the elbows down to the tummy or the knees and bow the head and exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and come back up and open the arms wide. Let those hands drift as far back as they can. Think about your heart shining forward. Lift your face, put a smile on your face. Hold this beautiful, beautiful pose. And slowly lift the hands from way back there, all the way up overhead. Breathing in, we reach up. And then bring them in front. And bring them down to the knees. Bow the head and round the back. Push the middle of the back back. Drop the head down. Sit tall and bring the hands up to chest level in front, all the way up overhead and way back, down all the way to the floor. Let's give ourselves another squeeze back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin, push the heart forward. And we're going to give ourselves a hug again. Try and put the other arm on top if you remember which arm was on top before. Go the other way this time. Walk the fingers back behind the shoulders. Sway. Awesome. And lift the elbows up. Breathe in. And elbows down. Exhale. Elbows up. Breathe in. Looking down. Bow down. Exhale. 3 more times. And we open up. And let's come back to sit on our hips. And bring the legs out into a straddle. Take a moment to settle in, pulling the flesh away from your sitting bones. If that suits you. And you can't really see my feet, but let's flex and point the feet. Flex and point. If you want, you can flex and point your wrists as well. All right, relax the feet and lift through the torso all the way up to heaven from earth at your root chakra, at your hips, at the base of your spine and the base of your torso. Pull energy up and send it to heaven all the way straight up through your core. And relax your arms and shoulders. Keep the focus on pulling up. Bring the belly button in and up. The kegel in and up, bringing the sex organs up and in, squeeze in and lift. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, walk your hands somewhere on the floor in front of your knees or hips and look over one shoulder and then the other. The gentle twist. Look over one shoulder and then the other. Breathing. When you're ready, come back to facing forward and let's float the arms up over the legs and reach left and right. Left and right. All right. Back to the center, lift the hands up, breathe in. Find your prayer, keeping elevated through the spine, bring the hands down to the heart and bow the head. Beautiful, wonderful. Bring the legs in. And let's do a seated spinal twist. So we're going to extend the legs out to the side on your yoga mat. Pulling the flesh away from your sitting bones. Connect and sit tall. Flex the ankles. Lift your chest. Relax your shoulders. Close the eyes. All right, we're going to bend the right leg and crisscross. Bring the foot over the knee of the left leg. So the right leg is up, reach the left arm forward, and then wrap the elbow at the knee, or just grab the knee in your hand, and pull any belly out of the way so you can bring a good squeeze right here to the knee to the chest with the strength of this arm or hand. Okay, we reach the right arm forward. We're going to look at those fingertips as they drift to the right, to the outside, and take them all the way back as far as they want to go, and then drop them to the floor right behind your hip somewhere, and we look over the back shoulder. Keep that ankle flexed on your straight leg. And if you want, you can put a mudra, yoga mudra, sacred circle of finger and thumb here by your heart, Breathe deep. Sit straight. Awesome posture. And with your next inhalation, lift the hand behind you to level. And exhale it all the way forward. Reach both hands forward. Uncross the legs. Reach the hands up overhead now. Bring them over your toes to your heart and up. Breathe in and out. Circle the hands. You can be graceful with your fingertips. Express yourself. And let your head move up and down. As you come forward this time, you can soften the legs, let them go a little bit wide, let the knees bend a little bit and feet flop outward. And bring the hands to rest on your feet or your ankles or your legs. Round your back and drop your head. Soft caterpillar pose. If you want, you can sway a little bit left and right, just an inch or two with the shoulders and head. To the center, release everything and sink down soft and heavy. All right, let's get ready for twisting around the other way. Seated spinal twist. Flex your ankles, reach your arms up. And then bring the hands down. Keeping elevated through the spine, top of the head reaching up. Arms and shoulders rest. Ankles still flexed, if possible. All right, we're going to twist around the other way. Crisscross, bend the knee, crisscross it over. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. All right. Reach the right, this is the left knee up this time. Reach the right arm forward and hook the elbow at the knee or grab the knee in your hand or however works for you. And then we reach forward with the left hand. Keep our eyes on those fingertips as they go out to the side and all the way back as far as they want to go and drop it down to the floor behind your hip. You use that arm to splint your posture up nice and beautiful. You can put a yoga mudra in your finger and thumb by your heart. Looking over your back shoulder, keep that ankle flexed on your straight leg. And beautiful posture, nice gentle spinal twist, good breathing, good centering of your energies. When you're ready, lift the hand behind you to level, breathing in. And exhale, reach it forward. Both hands reach forward. We're going to bring the hands to the heart and out. Lift it up to the heart and out. Exhale, lift up, inhale. Move with your breath. Let's come back to our caterpillar pose. Let the legs go wide, just a little bit. And hands rest on the legs or the feet and round your back, drop your head. Sway left and right, just a hair. Coming back to the center, sink down to whatever feels awesome for you. The most important thing here is to let your head be so heavy. You don't hold it at all with any muscles in your neck or shoulders. slowly rise back up. Okay, yoga friends, have you got a book or some yoga blocks handy? A few sessions ago, I guess it's been a while now since we used any manipulatives, any support props, but books will work. Yoga blocks also work. Yeah, let's give it a try. We're going to do crescent lunge. So you may want a little bit of support. Coming up on hands and knees. The hands are going to go on your support, on your props. And then we're going to work that right foot in between the books and scoot that back knee back. We'd like to see the knee directly over the ankle, not forward, not by the toes. So your chin is a vertical line straight up out of the earth. And we're going to feel a stretch in the front of the back thigh. Push that hip down and forward, lift your chest, pull the shoulders back. Crescent lunge. And then slowly shift the hips back and drop the head towards that front knee. And keeping the heel right there where it is, lift your toes a little bit. Drop the head. And here you should feel the stretch in the back of the front thigh. And then slowly rock back to your crescent lunge. Lift your face, push your chest forward, pull the shoulders back, and drop that hip down. Let's go back again, dropping the head to the knee and lifting the toes. And one more time, back to crescent lunge. When you're ready, get that foot to slide back to your table, modified table position. And let's get that other foot up in between the books, in between your hands. Remember, knee above ankle, not toes, so vertical shin. Drop that back knee back a little bit if you need to. Push the hips down and forward, lift the chest, lift your face, squeeze your shoulders back, crescent lunge. I'm sure if you're doing this, you're feeling it in the front of the back thigh, that hip flexor. Breathe air into that sensation that you feel the strongest. And when you're ready, drop the hips back and straighten your front leg. Drop your head towards your knee and lift your toes, keeping the heel right where it was. Hamstring stretch for the front leg. When you're ready, come back to crescent lunge. Stretch for the back legs, hip flexor. Pull that chest forward, lift that head, pull the shoulders back. And let's try it again. Rock it back, toes lift up, head drops down. And let's rock it forward. Crescent lunge, lift the face. Push the hips forward and down. When you're ready, come out and move your books away. Come back to your table pose. Arch and sway, cat and cow. All right, let's get ready for downward dog. Turn those toes under, lift the hips up. Find that good position for your feet. Stabilize the body in the upside down letter V position and drop your head. Think about your rib cage reaching for your thighs. Push that rib cage back towards your thighs. And let's walk the dog one heel up at a time, shifting the hips left and right, and the rib cage left and right. Coming back to the center, coming down to hovering table. The knees almost touch the floor. And up. Push it back. Knees down, almost touch the floor, and push it back. Downward dog. Hovering table. Downward dog. Hovering table. And downward dog. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Bend your knees. Walk your hands a little closer to your feet. And hang in ragdoll. Let your head and shoulders and arms be heavy. And move your hips like a figure 8. Swaying around in a lazy infinity shape. Infinite hips. Coming around the other way, reverse your infinity symbol. Coming to the center, let's put the left hand in the front like a triangle between your feet and your hand. And then sweep your right hand up into the air and look in the direction your hand went. You may not see it up there, but look as if you're trying to see it. And then draw a circle on the ceiling with your fingertips, big as you can. Nice, bring that arm down. Place it where the other hand was and sweep your left hand up into the air. Look in the direction it went. Down onto your hands and wiggle your toes. Give yourself a nice wrist massage. And when you're ready, bring your hands out. And we're just going to bend. Oh gosh, we're back. Hi. Well, the wireless cut out for a minute there. But I'm glad you guys stuck with me. It looks like you're still there. Hope so. So we'll finish today back in our seated position with a breath exercise. And we're going to just focus on rectangular breathing. Nice, slow, deep, full breathing. I'll be counting 8 beats for your inhalation and 5 beats to hold that breath in, letting it expand and suspend. And then 8 beats for your exhalation. And then 5 beats empty of air, no air in the body, quiet and still. If during that time you want to try and breathe or suck the belly up in, you can do that. If you do that though, before you inhale, let the muscles relax in the belly, and then you'll be able to inhale smooth and easy. All right, so let's get ready. Breathing in halfway and breathing out all the way. We inhale for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full at the top of the rectangle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold full for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the air in as long as you want. Exhale whenever you're ready. And slowly allow your breathing to return to a normal rhythm. Eyes closed. Drift in your inner universe. Observe how you feel. Allow yourself to feel like you're floating free, perhaps floating in a bubble of light and love, floating free of the pull of gravity up into the air, surrounded by beautiful colors, swirling patterns, love, light, peace, balance, and freedom. And perhaps there's somebody that you want to invite into your bubble with you to float free with you among the cloud tops. See that person in your mind's eye and in your heart. Feel the love that you feel for that person. Let that love expand. Don't be afraid of that emotion. Take this feeling of love and peace and balance and freedom with you as you go through your day. Fill your heart with gratitude and remember that you are in control of how you feel. No one can make you feel bad. You have to decide that. You're in control of your emotions. Choose love, choose kindness, and spread peace. The world needs it. I grant you my most sincere namaste. Thank you guys for being with me. From my heart to yours. See you next time.